Right.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
wild.
We're on fire. Yeah.
It's wild. How is it coming down the pike for you guys? I know it's creeping that way.
We feel like we use it like if it rains or if it's
It's
windy,
Okay.
wild.
we
We're on
get it
fire.
like the
Yeah.
next
It's
couple
wild.
days. Yeah.
That's good. Hopefully that helps get ahead of it. My question for you is, are there any blue umbrellas left over?
Is that a joke?
No
Blue
one knows what I'm
umbrellas.
talking about. Like it's legit question. Like in Hawaii, like after the fires, there was a bunch of random blue umbrellas left over.
Mhm.
So,
I haven't seen any.
so
Are
that's just my.
you talking about like the federal government UN propaganda stuff?
I am 100% talking about the conspiracy theory around lasers setting fire to everything, and yet blue light
So,
doesn't absorb, and that's why blue things didn't burn. So,
I'll ask my brother about it.
good. Well, what are the wins we're going to celebrate today? It's Thursday, the day of battle, the day of war, the day of greatness. Thursday. What do we got kicking around? What's going on? What's good in your lives? What's good in your days? What's good in your worlds?
Dan, I did another time left dinner last night, you know, that dinner with strangers thing.
Yeah. How'd it go?
It was fantastic. It was probably one of the best ones, like totally normal, balanced, non-sociopathic humans, so that was good. Um,
Don't know
and
any of
then
those.
I know. And then just had some really good chats and there's of course there was one guy there that he said we were talking about parts of town and where everybody lives and he said, "Oh, I'm in Marana." And I said, "Oh, what part of Marana?" He said, "Well, actually Dove Mountain." And I was like, "Oh, I love Dove Mountain. I'm up there all the time." He said, "Yeah, I'm in the Highlands." And I was like, "You don't look old enough to live in the Highlands, sir." He said, "Yeah, I live with my mom. I've been saving up to buy a house." And I could not get my business card out fast enough. So it was a good chat and we talked about some different things. So just it was a great night all around to make new friends, but also to hopefully make some new future clients.
mhm.
There we go. Love that. I think it's an awesome opportunity that if you guys haven't heard of the time left thing, she can kind of tell you about it real quick. Who hasn't heard about time left? I know a couple of you've done it, so Serena hasn't. So go ahead and share what that is, Christina.
Yeah, so it's an app. I actually found out about it through Instagram, and despite the not so great name, it's a platform. Essentially, you just fill out a very quick like profile of yourself, and they pair you up. It's usually between 5 to 7 people every Wednesday night at 7. They coordinate a dinner at different restaurants in town. So you
Mm.
don't know who you're meeting. The day before, it'll reveal kind of the demographics of your group. So it'll say the different industries people work in, any different languages
Oh,
spoken, just some general things about people. And then the Wednesday morning, they'll reveal to you the restaurant that you're going to. And you can put in any dietary preferences because I'm vegan. So they always put me somewhere where I have options. And yeah, you just show up, you tell the host that you're there with the time left group, you show you your table and you meet like new friends and it's kind of fun. It's been really really fun for me because I've made some new friends that I actually now have like outside of that platform and we go do things. And then it's also like a great networking opportunity and to learn about other people's businesses as well. I found some really cool things out last night about what everybody else does in town.
oh.
And they
And
have it all over the world.
it's called Time Left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. And you can do I pay for the like month to month subscription. It's like $26 a month and that
Uh-huh.
covers everything that they coordinate or you can just do like a
Oh, wow.
one-off dinner.
Hmm.
Yeah, thank you for that, Christina. I did try it
Yeah.
one time and I thought it was amazing. And I think I'm going to continue doing that
Did
because
you
I,
do one?
yeah, I tried it too. And
That's
I thought
awesome.
it was amazing to connect with the different types of people from across the world. And it was just, I just needed that type of connection.
Yeah, and it's a very
That's
low pressure situation. You're not there like specifically for business networking or anything like that, you know. So there's no
Yeah.
you just show up, just be yourself, just enjoy the company of other people, have some food and call it a night.
that sounds awesome. Thank you.
Yeah.
And it's not a singles thing, right? I would get murdered.
No.
Yeah,
Well,
we're
it's
just
funny
gonna
that you
ask
say
that.
that because I did show up to a dinner once and I felt awful because I was 10 minutes late and I asked the host where my table was and she said, "Well, there's one other lady and she's just waiting at the bar." So everyone else had canceled. So it was just she and I, and she was lovely and we had just a one-on-one dinner. It was kind of funny. And it's not like a dating thing. Like I kind of worried if there'd be like creepy, people
Yeah.
there using it as like a dating opportunity, but so far I mean, maybe there was one guy that I was like, okay. But other than that, it's been really great. And it's comprised of people that are single. Maybe they're also in relationships. I mean, it's really just like an adult opportunity to like meet friends when you wouldn't normally, have the chance.
Nice.
This is an opportunity to go meet people. That's all we want, right? Meet, entertain, meet, entertain. Speaking of meet and entertain people, Tuesday next week, I'm excited. Tuesday, Wednesday, Better Up. I get to meet John Maxwell and the host of other people there talking. And if you aren't going to Better Up, I've talked to you guys about it 100 times. I want you to feel FOMO. I want you to feel left out, like you're missing.
Really, I want to go.
Yeah, I know. I've been talking to your TO a lot, but that damn ALC retreat,
I know.
it's ridiculous. And I told her cancel it. Who cares? It's the region. Oh, the region. Screw the region. Do it for you. So, well, what's the best use of our time today, guys? We've talked a lot about how being proactive versus reactive is beneficial to your business. And in part of being proactive is to set intentions for yourself, having a good, clear, defined plan, time blocking, and protecting that time. And then moving into the behaviors around what you're doing, right? You're going to grow past some of the people that are in your life. You're going to elevate your status. You're not going to drop your head and shrug your shoulders when you're talking about success anymore. Are you? Right. Be proud of the work you've done. You've earned it. You've earned the stripes. Do you guys know the difference between confidence and arrogance?
Confidence is you can do it, and arrogance is you're just going out there saying you can do it and yapping and just talking crap.
There's a one-word response. It's proof. Confidence versus arrogance, right? The arrogant people, they just go out there and yap. I can do it, I can do it, I can do it. The confidence people go out there and they act. There's proof. There's a lot of fighters, a lot of boxers that talk a lot of trash. There's some arrogance getting thrown back and forth right there at weigh-ins. You guys ever see that? And the dude, or even the girls, I've seen this, the one that's yapping the most and the most arrogant out there, and then the other person that's humble and confident messes them up in the ring. It's like, oh, wow, that went real well for you. So I've always lived by don't talk about it, be about it. I run my mouth a lot, but I don't run my mouth about anything I don't know at extremely high levels. Like if a guy wants to tell me this, that, or the other thing, I'm going to let him, whatever. Doesn't matter to me. There's no ego involved. I don't care. But when I know about something, I'll run my mouth about it. Because I'm excited to. But it's never to put people down. It's always to boast them up. Now, I do talk trash a lot because that's just my love language, is picking on you. It's what I do. But don't talk about it, be about it. Don't tell people you're doing great things, show them. Show up for people. Share their stories. Share other people's victories. Get excited for each other. Let me ask you this. Do you like the person that's always on social media boasting about their life? Look at this trip I just went on. Look at this new car I just bought. Look at my new handbag. It costs more than your whole life. I've heard that 100 times. The flashy, the expensive, right? Look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me. There's not a whole lot there behind the surface level. There's no substance. So a real estate agent or a business owner, anyone that's trying to be in the successful world, talks about things, right? Look at my success, look at my awesomeness, look at my deals, look at my closings, right? Just closed, under contract. Or what I hate the absolute most, I want to just say thank you to my buyers. We just did an amazing closing, and the buyer's not even in the picture. It's a picture of the realtor sitting on the counter, or a selfie with them standing in front of a title company. The buyer's not even there. And please tell me, have you seen that? It makes you look pompous. But if there's a picture of a husband holding the wife in the air excitedly, and you post, "Congrats to my buyers. I'm excited for them. Look at this love." Okay, that's a little
Right.
different.
That's why that thing's on the wall now, because I didn't want to be one of those agents that has the key with their name on it, whatever, in front of the house with their buyers. Like,
I did a lot of the video stuff with that, but it's not for the buyers, it's for us. And that's
Right. Right.
so celebrate their buyers, get excited about them.
Well, I have a giant red bow that I like to put on the door.
That's cute.
That's awesome.
And for my especially first time home buyers. And it's like, I just get so much joy just like when they see it. It's like a big old present.
That's cute. I like that.
You do it for them. That's the difference between a successful agent and one that's just showing off. It's not just surface level BS. Under contract. Oh my God, I'm so blessed. Hashtag realtor.
Don't make fun of my posts.
Shut up, Becky. Get out of here. Tired of your nonsense. You know what I want to see? I want to see some substance. I want to see a post from somebody that says, "Thank God we finally closed this deal. Let me tell you what we had to go through." I'm going to read that post. I'm going to look at that post. I'm going to be like, "What dragons did you have to slay?" Here's a video. You walk up. Front door has a giant red bow on it. You swing around. You tell your clients to close your eyes. Before you look at the house, close your eyes. Let me get this moment.
Extreme makeover.
And you get them in place and you shuffle them there, and then you're there with the camera looking at them. All right, open your eyes. And they see the giant bow on the door like Christina was talking about, right? You get to capture that moment for them.
I feel like if I made a post about what dragons I had to slay, it'd be an ethics violation.
You can't call them out by name. And especially you can't put, you know what? F this person.
Let me tell you about Big Dan.
F that guy. No, don't do that. But you can. You can talk about the hurdles, the journeys, right? Celebrate people. It's surface versus substance. It's arrogance versus confidence, right? Can you be confident in something you've never done? Can you be confident in something you've never done?
Yes.
Absolutely. How so?
Well,
Explain yourself.
so we put in the work, the training, these phone calls, all of that stuff.
So a learned confidence?
Yep.
Okay. How else?
Done something related.
Okay. I'd still put that in learned. It's related. We might even put that in earned confidence. Earned confidence is I've done the action, I've done similar action. Parallel action, right?
Right.
If you sold a duplex, can you sell a triplex? Yeah. Pretty similar. Right? There's an earned confidence there. And lastly, can anyone guess what the last way of having confidence is?
Do you trust yourself?
Kind of.
Maybe this is cheating, but could you talk to somebody who has done it, maybe do some research before executing?
That's learned confidence.
Okay.
Are we talking fake it till you make it?
Borrowed confidence. I kind of like Fabi saying you trust in yourself, but you trust in others. And I'll point this out, right? You ever seen those the over-exaggerated bullies in high school? And then the big brother or big sister comes by and handles the situation. Then the little brother or little sister runs their mouth. They feel like the big dog because I got my big brother behind me. I got my big sister with me. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
That is a physical example of borrowed confidence. You will be willing to do something because of the people you have supporting you. Like my son, when he's with me, he will fight a javelina. He'll throw rocks at a coyote. He don't care because daddy's here. But he's walked outside on his own and he's seen a lizard on the ground and he won't go any further. Just saying. So 3 ways again. Earned is the way we work through it, right? Like Joanna said, we go and we do something similar, or we do the action, right? That's just been there, done that, got the t-shirt, as my mom always says. Never understood that. I didn't get very many t-shirts by doing things. Been there, done that, got the t-shirt, right? I've done the action. I've been through the fight. I've slayed the dragons. I know what it looks like. Well, I've slayed a red dragon. I probably can slay a black dragon. There's the confidence earned, right? I've done it before. I've done something similar. Learn confidence. We've talked about it. We've drilled about it. We've learned about it. We've researched it. We've asked agents that have done it before. And that leads us into borrowed confidence. We know we have the support and the agents behind us. The agents, the mentorship, the coaching, the environment, the resources. You don't have to be arrogant going out there and pumping your chest. Just tap into your borrowed confidence. I'm the best damn realtor in the city. Okay, Chad. But there's got to be a little confidence in your swagger. A little bit, because people pick up on it. Well, I don't know if I could do this. And you don't ever make eye contact? You think they're going to trust you? If you can't keep eye contact with somebody, ain't something wrong with you. You're hiding something. You're shifty. You're untrustworthy. No, you're probably just shy or scared or timid. So let's get past the surface and get to some substance. If you're about to do something you've never done before, research it. Learn about it. Ask questions. Find a mentor. Find a resource. Find a tribe. Or find out how it relates to something you've already excelled at. Every one of us has a list a mile long of the things in life that we've triumphed through. And in one facet or another, and you can parallel a lot of those things in life to real estate, to business, to communicating, to conversions, to things that matter in our worlds that you just didn't realize it. Right? Anyone seen active duty? Like you've seen combat? Being shot at, probably a lot more stressful than negotiating a contract. But they have nothing to do with one another, but you can still borrow upon that confidence. God, you know what? And I love Aaron Wilson. He's one of my mentors. He's one of the owners of my market center, and he's a great leader. And he always said, there's no such thing as an emergency in real estate. He did 21 years of search and rescue. Talk about emergencies, right? Literally out there looking for people dying. That's an emergency. That is high level, red zone, crazy amount of stress because it's life or death. Put him in real estate. Do you think that man stresses about anything in real estate? No.
No.
No, this is nothing. And even when his clients, the other agents in his world, get stressed out or freaked out or wigged out because of the stress, do you think he's like, hey guys, this isn't life or death? because of his confidence, because of the life he's seen, because of the experiences he's gone through. He can literally hand that over to you as borrowed confidence. You're going to get through this. It's not that bad. It's not life or death. I can tell you firsthand, the first time you get shot at, terrifying. The second time, you don't even think about it. You're just going with emotions. That's why I'm calm about shit. We talked about the other day how my tenant set their house on fire, the kitchen on fire. It is what it is. You got a contract that the buyer wants to cancel. It is what it is. You got a seller who doesn't want to sign closing docs. It is what it is. Okay, now that we've identified the surface issue, let's get to the substance. On the surface, things may be scary. You look behind them, they're not. Who's that? God, my daughter would punch me for not remembering this. Horror movie, dude with a mask and a lake.
So that
Jason,
narrows it down.
Is that Jason? Michael Myers? Wait.
Jason's in the lake, I think.
Well, the first one. I don't know who. The very first one, it turns out the mother's the murderer. If I just ruined the movie.
Misery?
Huh?
No, there's no master misery.
Halloween, Michael Myers.
Michael Myers. Yeah, when it comes out, like the very first Michael Myers, everyone thought it was like this big, scary dude that was killing all these people. Come to find out it's a psychotic mom. I don't know about you, but a 6'5" serial killer in overalls. I mean, the overalls do it for me. Done. I know that you're untrustworthy and psychopathic. A lot more scary than a 65-year-old woman with a grudge. Surface versus substance.
I would debate that.
Yeah.
I've dealt with
Wait,
my.
it was the mom the whole time?
Yeah, I just ruined that movie for you. You're welcome.
The boat sank.
The boat sank. The boat sank. So, but here's the thing. On the surface level of things, we see the ego, the arrogance, the hollowness of it. From posts, social media stuff, interacting with clients, to situational things and confidences and handling of problems, to our own beliefs and mechanics in life. I don't want you to water ski over things. I want you to get beyond the surface and get into the substance. Dive into it. Get past it all. When we're doing social media posts, I know we're kind of scattered today, but it's all around the same idea. Surface versus substance. In social media, the surface, you can ask the question, will people care about this? Under contract. I make fun of that all the time, but I used to post those. I did. You want to know who commented and liked on those posts?
My mom.
Other realtors.
My mom and my mother-in-law are the ones I get.
There you go. At least you get two. My mother-in-law is like, my mother-in-law, she'll comment on stuff, and my mom will just send us weird stickers, like the bunnies and stuff. I don't even know what they are. Serena's seen it on my post. My mom put some random shit. Makes no sense. But you got to look at who's responding, who's interacting. Are you going to sell a house to another realtor? Probably not. They're not going to call you up and say, Serena, I saw your post on social media and I want to buy a house from you. They're also in the business. So ask a question. Are they going to care about it? But let's switch to things. Let's go back to that example where you got your clients in front of the house. You got them looking at the street, close their eyes. You got a bow on the front door and you say, turn around. And you get their eyeballs looking at it like, oh my God, it's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. I'm so excited. Like all of us can feel that Hallmark feeling inside of us. The Christmas joy, the opening of the package, the excitement. Oh man. Now you're touching people's substance. You're coming with something people matter. You're sharing other people's stories. But does that not underline you as the professional, right? What would you rather do as a customer? Go to a business that just said, I just sold this really expensive thing to this person. I'm awesome. Or congratulations to making a huge life decision. I'm honored to be a part of the journey. Look how excited they got when they got it. Surface, substance. Now, can you show under contract inspection days, closing day, all that stuff in a different format so it touches deeper? Yeah, absolutely can. Quit making it about you. Make it about them. Because if you go by the understanding that people do business with people like them, then other buyers that get excited about buying a house will want to see other people getting excited to buy a house. As a realtor, do you think I'm excited to see other realtors sell houses? I don't care. Am I excited to see one of Christina's big old smiley faces on her first-time home buyers' faces when they're like, I can tell how excited they are by how tight they're holding each other? Yeah, I am, 100%. I love seeing that. I get excited to see people get excited. Do we have enough substance within us to deal with tough situations and to know that the surface is not the reality? We can dive deeper by asking, what am I not seeing? Right? Where'd that crazy lady go that came in on the boat? Clearly, she might be the problem. So, Jim put in the chat something for you guys. The Big Red Bow is only $13. Just saying.
I just ordered one. Thanks, Christina.
It's okay.
Oh, they got it in blue also.
Oh, here you go. Blue. It's a blue bow. Big blue bow. I like that one better, PBB.
Or purple?
Yeah, that's where I got mine. The Big Red Bow Company. Big Red Bow Co.
This is the Zoe Deco stove.
It's the Amazon ripoff.
Yeah. The 13. I bet the Big Red Bow is a lot cooler because it's a Big Red Bow.
No, I got mine through Amazon. The seller was just the Big Red Bow Co.
Big Red Bow Co.
Oh, they got it in gold too.
All right, guys. Did you learn something that you can put to effort?
Mm-hmm.
Guys, get past the surface. Let's get into some substance. Ego versus confidence, or arrogance versus confidence. Right? Substance versus surface stuff. Right? Don't water ski, scuba dive. Get to the depths of things. Sound good? Who's going to get a Big Red Bow? Other than Jim. There you go.
Woohoo!
There you go, Big Red Bows. Man, today's rhyming so much. I don't like it. It makes me uncomfortable.
It means something good.
Oh. And try that. Who's got a buyer closing soon? Try that. Try that video for me and share it.
As long as the bow beats the closing, we'll be all right.
Yeah, true. I'll give you something. Every time I give somebody the key to their house, when I'm a buyer, I open the door. Like, as soon as we close, I no longer open the door. Why?
Not your house.
My house. I'm no longer the realtor involved. I'm just there to give them their key. I have them unlock the door. I have them open the door. I have them walk into the door. And as soon as they do, I say, hey, guys, or whoever's there, and I get their attention. I break them from the look in the house. They look back at me, and I say one sentence. What do you think that sentence is?
Can I come in?
Welcome home.
Welcome home. Anchor it. Welcome home. And that's usually when I walk away. I let them sit in the joy. Welcome home. And when you say that, you will see the smiles on their face. You will see the melt. You will see the emotional tie that they anchor to. welcome home. So you can take.
You don't walk in first and make sure there's not a dead cat inside or something.
Oh, I did that before I got the key out. I'm usually there 15 or 20 minutes before they are. So. Yeah, definitely. I had a house that had a live cat still inside, a black one.
Better than a dead one.
Nobody knew whose cat it was.
There's now.
That's actually what they said.
Welcome home.
Yeah. Welcome home. I got you a cat. That is so me. That's a me thing right there. Here's a kitten.
Get a condo,
You're
get a cat. All right, guys. Thank you so much for spending some extra time with me this morning. Happy Thursday. Let's go out there and do something great. Sound good?